Burns,
Yeah,
the Liverpool
I think
scum.
we'll Newcastle. I think will win. We have to win. It'll be like a Bruno's going to have a
Is it
masterclass.
at
We
home?
have to win.
I think it's at home anyway.
I think so. I don't know.
Because the last one,
I think we'll win.
But it doesn't really matter about home and away anymore, does it?
No.
What else was I going to say? The Paul Pogba thing, that's a bit of a... Especially now they're coming up with that. I don't know about that update. I don't know. It could be longer than 3-4 weeks.
I think that's... Honestly, I'd sell him in the summer. Even if he plays really well from the outset of the season, I'd sell him.
I don't think he's part of all his plans anyway. I don't think he is part of all his plans.
Van der Beek's there. He can almost do the role Pogba does.
Ollie doesn't want to play him. The fact that he prefers McTominay over Donny says a lot, don't you think? Even Fred, like he played Fred over Donny.
I think McTominay is a good player. McTominay is a good player, but I don't really see Fred. I don't know. He kind of just runs around.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
I know you rate Fred.
I do. But I would say the last few games he's been poor. He's been very poor. But then I don't think it has just been him. I feel like Van der Beek could do Fred's role. Yeah. No, didn't he do it against?
Definitely.
Didn't he do it against Leipzig? We won 5-0. Wasn't he? He was in the number 6, wasn't he?
It could have been him. I think he played Diamond in that game though.
Oh yeah. Because I know he was just behind Bruno.
Yeah, he was.
So what else? What about the transfer news? Are you interested? Who is it? Getting a centre back. Are you interested in that? Who is it?
I feel like. Have you heard the stories about us doing swap deals with Madrid for Varane, for Pogba?
I think it's a good idea.
I feel like that could be alright.
I can't see them doing it. I can't see them doing it. But then Varane's got to go.
I can. They want Pogba.
But it all depends on Ramos. It all depends on Ramos. Because if Ramos goes, they're not going to let Varane go.
To be fair, I'd take Ramos. He's better. Ramos.
I'll take him over no one.
Ramos is way better.
I'll take him over no one.
What we've got now. What we've got now is way better than.
I'll take him over no one. But I just think Ramos and Maguire is a disaster waiting to happen. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's true. As long as it's not Tyrone Mings, like that'd be worse.
I can also see. I know Ramos is like a leader, but I don't think it'll be that good for the dressing room. I don't know. I feel like he's one of those players.
I'm not worried about him in like. I'm not worried about him in like those aspects. I'm worried about him in like him and Maguire. We've been saying we need a fast centre back. He's probably like the same place, if not slower than Lindelof.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the same problems. And obviously, he's a better player than Lindelof, but he usually score a few goals from corners.
Maguire can't even do that. But
no, Maguire's just useless.
It's an interesting one with Maguire. I think when he plays simple, like when he plays with Bailly, he just keeps it simple. He doesn't do all this running out, like doing 40-yard runs. And
I can't believe we valued him at 80 million.
No, he's not.
That's just embarrassing. He's probably like Dunk level.
I don't. The thing
is, I don't. His head on things.
I don't think he's a really bad defender. If you've got the right defender next to him, like when we were playing Bailly, he was all like. If we're gonna be honest, he was all right. He wasn't like bad.
He was all right. He still made a few mistakes.
Yeah, but you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell he was that bad. It's not like now where he's like, "Oh, fucking hell, you shit." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's dodgy.
But
even yesterday when he got bundled over, and that guy had a one-on-one.
Oh God!
He's
always asking for a foul. He's always asking for a foul. He's one of those players. He's massive, and he doesn't even use his strength.
Yeah, that's true.
That striker was like, I don't know, 5'8".
He's done that the last few weeks.
Yeah. Didn't he do that against
another game? We nearly conceded from it.
Didn't he do that against Everton? No, he did it against Everton, didn't he? He just fell over, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Foul, ref, foul!" Oh, mate.
You can see that dodgy from him. He's a dodgy player.
The thing is, I just hope
he's not reliable.
I hope he's not going to, but I just hope he plays Bailly against Newcastle, because if he does, we'll easily win. I know we will.
He just has loyalty to Lindelof. I don't know why. I don't know what he sees in him, but he likes playing Lindelof.
To be fair,
probably because he got his play.
Lindelof weren't that bad last season compared to Maguire.
He was good Ollie's first year. He got like joint player of the year, sure, didn't he?
I think it's the same with Lindelof. I think if he had like a Bailly next to him, he'd actually look all right. I don't think he would look exceptional, but he'd look all right. He wouldn't.
Yeah, but who would you say is better of Lindelof and Maguire?
It depends what you mean. Like, if we're talking about aerial ability, Maguire's clear, but then
obviously.
I think Lindelof is better with like the long balls. Do you know like those long balls he does?
Yeah, I just feel like Maguire's positioning.
Yeah.
Like he never gets.
I know. Like for the free kicks and stuff. I mean that's one thing. I mean, how is he the captain when he can't even get in the right position for a free kick? It's a bit.
That's true. He doesn't even. He gets the whole line wrong.
Yeah, no, I don't know about that.
The line's way too deep against Everton.
So
do you reckon we should go for the Europa this year?
Yeah, but I don't think it'll be easy. Like, Pavel's saying all this about boiler boys and all this. Yeah, I don't think it'll be easy. No, the thing is, I mock the Europa League as well. I do. I mock it. Okay, I mock it when other teams are in it. But when we're in it, you've got to understand it's not that easy. Like when you're in the knockout stages, there's going to be a few shite teams, but they're not like
thing is,
ridiculously bad.
We always get shafted in these. We always get like the hardest teams in draws.
Because like Sociedad, they're not crap. Like I think Sociedad.
You could see them if you got them in the Champions League, do you think they're still a decent team?
Yeah, no. If they were in the Premier League, they'd be beating most teams. Yeah. I wouldn't say they're top four, but
they're a decent team.
They're a mid-table team, Premier League, wouldn't you say? Mid-table. If they
were
in the Premier League.
Maybe like not Crystal Palace, like West Ham.
Yeah.
West Ham level kind of, because they're both doing well, both overperforming kind of.
Yeah. I think you've got to put respect on their name. Because you can't be saying like 4-0s and 5-0s when you're playing these teams just because it's Europa League. Like I remember
honestly, I'd take a draw in the away leg.
Yeah, but it's not away anymore. It's in Turin. It's not even away. It's not in Spain.
Oh, what is it? Oh, it's only one leg, isn't it? It's only one leg, isn't it?
Is it?
It's only one leg.
No, it's not. It's 2 legs, I'm pretty sure.
I think it might be only one leg. They're doing this. I thought they were doing it so it's only one leg now in Champions League and Europa League. I don't know.
Let me have a look.
Does away goals still count then, even though it's in Turin?
I don't even know. Actually, how does that work? Nah, there's 2 legs, mate. Next week.
2 legs, fair enough.
I don't think the away and home thing even matters. So, the thing is,
the first leg you'd rather draw it than lose it.
Do you remember when we had that? We won the Europa League under Mourinho, and I don't think, of what I remember, we didn't win any like games massively, like in the knockout stages.
Yeah, we were just winning in like extra time or by an away goal.
Yeah.
Or something.
I know it's a banter trophy, but it's not. It's not like you haven't got championship teams in the knockout stages, really. Or maybe there's a couple, but
like a few of like the like Polish clubs and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
in that club we got last time, Lask.
Like them. The team, what is it? The team Spurs got.
Wolfsberger.
Yeah, Wolfsberger. I doubt they'd be anywhere near the Prem.
No. But I mean, in general, I think it's in the knockout stages. I don't think it's that bad of quality. Obviously, it's nowhere near the Champions League, but I don't think you should look down on it. Do you know what I mean? You have to respect it because that's where we are.
100%.
We're there because we fucked up in the Champions League, and we've got to accept that.
Yeah, that Champions League group, like how we bottled that.
I can't believe it. And the thing about that is all these rival fans trolling online, yeah. And I bet Liverpool would have found it hard in that group. Chelsea definitely would have found it hard in that group.
100%.
And I mean,
Chelsea wouldn't have got through that group.
Even City in that period probably would have found it hard in that group because, I mean, they weren't in the best form.
Chelsea under Lampard would never have got through that group.
No.
Never.
Because they were scraping wins in their group.
They wouldn't have been PSG.
It was that Istanbul match, wasn't it?
That, yeah.
I can't believe it. Anyway.
Even after that, though, we should have still gone through. All we needed was a draw against Leipzig or a draw against PSG.
Could you imagine if...
and we had chances in the PSG
the last
game.
seconds when Pogba put in that cross and nearly got deflected in.
What, they nearly went in, yeah?
Yeah.
That would have gone down with such a good comeback. 3-0 down. Yeah.
Set down all the...
If only Maguire didn't do that stupid thing. when he left the cross.
God.
He's so bad.
We do need a fast centre back. Tuanzebe.
Yeah.
In that match, yeah.
Koundé. Tuanzebe would have done a lot better than Maguire in that Leipzig match.
I don't know why. You know, after we played, who was it? We played PSG. Tuanzebe played, but then didn't he get dropped? That's what I don't get.
To Lindelof, Maguire.
Yeah, I don't. So I don't get.
He just loves them. I don't know.
And then like Ollie's confused why Tuanzebe's lost his confidence. Like I'm not saying like I respect Ollie's decisions because we're in as much as we just came from a shit result, we're in a good position still.
Yeah, 100%.
So you can't really say, that decision was shit because we're in a good position. Do you know what I mean?
We were bound to drop off at some point anyway because the fact that we were in a title race with that squad is just.
We've got a young team as well. We've got a young team.
We've got
it's a very inexperienced team. If you look at that,
if we want to be in a title race, we need a better centre back and a better CDM, probably a better right winger.
But the thing is, the other thing as well too is if you look at that team, except from Bruno and maybe De Gea, and Cavani, how many experienced players would you actually say there is? Because I mean,
I'd say Rashford's probably experienced because Rashford's been in the squad for 5 years now.
I know, but he's never won a Premier League. Do you know what I mean? Or never won a major trophy. So
he won Europa, didn't he?
Yeah, but it's not like even Cavani. But it's not like Cavani or Cavani's consistently. I know it's at PSG, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'll say Matic is experienced.
Yeah, Matic is.
We got him at the wrong time of his career, but
obviously Mata is, but we absolutely misused him. Imagine if we used Mata the right way.
What, as like a cam instead of on the wing?
Yeah, I bet
that started from Moisey.
Yeah, it's from like 2015, isn't it?
They were the creators of Mata on the wing. Like, why would they think that's a good idea?
But
like playing Bruno on the wing.
Mata was probably one of the best creative midfielders when we got him.
Yeah, we were playing like a past it Rooney at cam instead of. Like, we should have dropped Rooney.
We kept Rooney, didn't we?
Slow coach Rooney. Yeah, he was slow.
It's an interesting one.
I feel bad for Mata. He's a good player.
I would love to see him stay at the club as like a coach or something.
He's done a lot for the club as well. He scored in FA Cup final and he scored a lot of important goals. So
I think he could help like the youth players and stuff. Because he's got a lot of experience.
Maybe. He's got his own coffee shop in Manchester.
Go to Van's coffee shop.
Mata's coffee.
So, talking about influential players, Bruno Fernandes. What are your thoughts on,
Yeah.
It's just been over a year since he joined. And...
Well, it shows yesterday, even when he's having a bad game, he still scores a brilliant goal. So
yeah.
Like, it shows how good he is. Even when he's playing crap, he scores a goal like that.
Yeah.
Which is a really good goal. It's only that we drew the game. People aren't talking about that goal that much. That goal it was pretty good, wasn't it? That finish.
Yeah, no.
That was like what that reminded me of. That reminded me of like one of Van Persie's goals. Remember when he just used to get like on his volleys? He just used to always find the back of the net.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's. Except from, I can't think of a more influential player except from maybe like a Rooney in my lifetime. But then I wasn't really there for the Ronaldo in my lifetime. Then Bruno.
I reckon Van Persie was probably like the next most, because he won us the league basically.
Yeah.
Him and Bruno. If we had better players, Bruno, if we bought a centre back in the summer, we could be challenging, but we didn't. We didn't think it was necessary, even though it clearly was. Even if we bought Sancho on like the final day, I reckon we could.
Sancho makes a difference. Do you think? But maybe that's why.
Over Greenwood.
Oh no, yeah. And it would give Greenwood more time to develop. Give Greenwood more time to develop.
And Rashford on the right. I'd rather have Mata on the right. Like, what does Rashford do on the right wing?
He's not.
There's nothing. He just does like these knuckle swaz passes.
What I don't get about Rashford on the right is he's clearly got a good right foot because he always cuts in on the left, doesn't he? So why can't he go on the right? Like,
I feel like him going down the wing. He doesn't like it. He prefers cutting in. It's kind of like Robin.
I think.
Like, you never saw Robin on the left, did you?
Yeah. He does it. He often likes to shoot as well, which is, I think, is on the right-hand side, it's a lot more harder, isn't it? So, same with Greenwood in a way.
Greenwood's a good finisher. That's why on the right wing, he's all right, because he gets a chance, he'll most of the time score, but if his confidence is high, Rashford, on the other hand, he misses a lot.
Yeah. What was I going to say? So, who would you want to sell in the summer? Is it just Pogba? Or... I know there's Romero and all the deadwood. But...
There's a few players I'd want to sell. Like, get rid of the deadwood. Mata. I mean, I know we were just saying but we can't keep him at the club. No. He's on a lot of money.
We can't keep him as a player.
Cut him off the payroll.
I would love to see him as a coach, or keep him in. Like, you know how Darren Fletcher's back in the club. He's as a coach now.
Mata, he'd be good at that.
Yeah. I think Romero, Phil Jones.
Experience as well.
I don't think Jones will ever leave
the club.
Huh?
He should have been like cut off the club about 6 years ago. Jones. How's he still here?
Oh, Jonesy. You know, he's at the club till 2023 as well. 2 more years, mate, or 3 more years even.
When it was 2018 when we gave him his last contract.
It was a 5-year.
Let's give Phil Jones a 5-year contract. Woodward Masterclass. What was that?
I think I kind of feel bad.
What about Lingard?
I think we should let him go.
Lingard back from the loan.
I think we should let him go, because as much as I like Lingard, I think it'll just be unfair on him to sit on the bench. Do you know what I mean? I can't see him getting in the team. No, and I think he's good. He's a good enough player to play for a West Ham. Do you know what I mean? If I was Lingard, I would leave. But obviously he loves Man United, and maybe he would prefer to just be on the bench and be a squad player. But I don't know.
Yeah.
But what about Romero? And I think he's the only other one. I kind of feel bad for him, because he's just kind of got excluded from the team.
He wanted to leave. The club won't let him know.
I don't really get that.
He was a good keeper.
Yeah, he's pretty good for us, wasn't he? and he's sort of just got.
Decent.
I don't know. Right, Jimmy.
Problem is when he was here, De Gea was unbelievable, but now obviously he's dipped off a bit. So
yeah,
Henderson has had a few chances.
Yeah. Right. That was it was great fun doing that, Jimmy. I'll speak to you again next week for the weekly Tuesday show. How's that sound, mate?
See you, mate.
See ya. All right. See you, mate.